is Erica. My middle name is Elena. And I just wanted to talk to you guys today about my first time directing a podcast live stream. I've been doing a podcast already called That's a Latte Film for about, I think, 2 years now with my sister Rebecca, and she's my co-host. So at the end of this year, I just decided, like, literally, this is probably poor planning on my part, but I just randomly decided that I wanted to go full and do the live stream that I've been wanting to do for a really, really long time. And I'm so glad that I did it. I guess a couple of things that I learned is that you need more time, okay? 2 months, I gave myself 2 months to plan everything, but that's because for the longest time, I was completely like against it. Like I was not against it, but like afraid of going for it. And it's like something like clicked in my mind. It was just like, do it. An idea clicked in my mind, like, you know, this would be really cool to connect with the school. They have performers there, musicians that are there that would love to perform. I know they would love to perform. So let me try, you know? So I go to my boss and I'm like, oh, I have this like little idea, you know, it's in the works. And she was like, do it here. Why don't you just do it here? And I was like, what? Excuse me? So that was awesome. Usually our podcast is about, you know, our unpopular opinions on popular films. If you don't tune in, you should, because it's really, really fun. And we literally just talk about our favorite movies or movies that we absolutely cannot stand that most of the world loves and we can't figure it out. So it's really, really fun. But that episode, we talked about Christmas movies that are like debatably Christmas movies, but like we don't know why. And then we gave our like final decision, like if it's a Christmas movie or not. So go ahead and take a listen. Tell us if you have any, you know, anything against it. You know, I'm sure you will, because we have some pretty strong opinions. It's not gonna always be perfect. Definitely did not go as planned on the day of. We use a system called OBS, and it's a free system for you to be able to live stream. And we thought we had everything like perfect. We thought it was like gonna work, and then it didn't. One of the outlets wasn't working, so we couldn't connect it straight through there, so we had to use Wi-Fi. So when you watch the live, which you can on here, no, on Maldonado Creative, you can watch it there. If you watch it, you'll see it does skip a lot. The audio was fine, but the connection with the cameras just wasn't working, and then we couldn't show the musical performance live because the audio for that wasn't working. And then the title screens kept like overlapping, like the audio. For some reason, there was audio in the titles. I used Canva, and they were like there was already music in the title when I downloaded it, and which I didn't realize. And then I put music in OBS to be running in the background. And so when it was live, my sister was watching it at the same time just to let us know if anything was off. And she was like, oh my gosh, like there's another song playing in the background. She's like, it's fine. It's like, it's no big deal. But why? Like, why is there music? So there was a lot of things that could have made me like lose my mind or just kind of get stressed and pause the show and not do it, but we just kept going. We kept going and we had fun. You learn, well, something that I learned on the first time, like hosting something like that too, because I never hosted anything like live like that, like a radio show, like that's different, is that if something goes wrong, you kind of just have to wing it. Like, just fill up space, basically, and don't stress about it because the people on your team will figure it out. Just a couple of things that I learned from that experience, and I think I want to do it again. I had a really fun time, and it was so fulfilling too. Like, it was a really nice feeling. At first, my first reaction, I was like that was rough, you know, it wasn't what I expected to happen. But then, like, as the week progressed and I talked to people that were there, people that watched and listened, they were like, that was so cool, like, that was really fun, thank you for doing that, that was great. And I was like, really? Okay. And it like made me feel so much better. And I had my family there backing me up and supporting me, and that was great, you know. So the biggest thing that I learned was, if things fall apart, just keep going. Just keep going. So, well, thank you for listening to me just talk about my experience doing that for the first time. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did and you want to hear more about my experiences doing this kind of stuff while I swing back and forth on my chair, then please subscribe. You can subscribe here if you want to see my personal vlogs, and if you want to see more about what I'm talking about the podcast and behind the scenes stuff, you can go to Maldonado Creative. That's my business, and that's where I do a lot of different, you know, entertaining videos, podcasts. You're gonna see a lot more there, so go and check it out. And you'll see me, you know, playing, because I play the flute too, so you'll probably see that as well. So yeah, just follow us to stay updated. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.